So I've been here 1 week and the birds are building a nest on my bike. And this morning there was 2 twigs, and now, about an hour later, there's like 30 twigs. I think she's hearing me talk. Here comes her mate. He's the one going out getting the twigs, and he hands them down to her. She takes the twig and puts it underneath her.
So with cleaning out my trailer, I've taken a few extra things on board that I wanted, like all my tools. I've got all my tools with me now, minus a few things I sold. I had some duplicates, and I'm getting it all organized and throwing out some other stuff that I forgot I had. And I got some exciting organization going. I've added a couple hooks at the top of my wall in the bin of the fifth wheel. So I got some useful tools readily available, as well as my extension cord hung up, and my shoe thing is working out well. It's awesome with all the little cubbies, all the things I want to grab really quick. And I got some trash over here that's going to be going out. And anyway, I'm still trying to work. I replaced where this was because it was totally in the way. And got all my tools down there, my electrical tools. It's coming along. Much nicer.
Well, here we are a couple days later, and you can see a very full nest. Even down below at what would be the front part of the seat is all filled, all stuffed with little needles. When they were building it, all of the needles would fall from the top part down below. But it looks like they got it ready. So I'll keep an eye and see if they come back. I haven't seen them here yet today. They lay eggs for 12 days, so if 12 days before I leave there's no eggs, I'm moving the nest so that I won't disturb, the eggs that are there when I'm ready to leave.
So one of my favorite things about the Southwest, particularly southern Arizona, is the doves. If you come here and you're not in a noisy area, you will hear amazing dove calls from roughly 4 different prominent species in the area. And it's such a relaxing feeling. It feels like a sanctuary. So that's why I love the doves so much. So there's 4. 3 of them are roughly about the same size, and they look similar, but they have slight different changes. And then the 4th one is a little bit smaller and kind of looks like them. So of the 3 that look alike, kind of, you have the white-winged dove, you have the ringneck or the Eurasian collared dove, and the mourning dove. All very, very common birds. And then the other one that looks like them, but it's a little smaller and kind of looks a little fluffier, is the Inca dove. And those are usually found on the ground. Well, the white-winged dove is my favorite because of its very distinct call. And its call, you can know it's a white-winged dove that you're hearing when it makes the call, "Who cooks for who?" So I've never forgotten. I've learned that, many years ago, and I always hear, "Who cooks for who? Who cooks for who?" So because of that, the white-winged dove is my absolute favorite. Fun fact about me is I can do something weird. I can whistle with my tongue in a way that I've never met anybody who can whistle with their tongue like this. And it actually sounds like a dove call. So here is my best white-winged dove call. Alright, so let's talk quick about the other types of doves. So you got the white-winged dove with "Who cooks for who?" and it looks like the 3 that look similar, except just like its name signifies, it has a white stripe on its wing. So you can even recognize it in the air because it'll have the white stripe on its wing. Then you have the ringneck or Eurasian collared dove, which just like its name says, it has a black collar. It doesn't go all the way around the neck, but just around most of it. And it looks almost like the other ones, but it just has the black collar. Then you have the mourning dove, which also looks like the other ones, but it has some black spots on its wing. Kind of looks like the white-winged dove and the Eurasian collared, but without the white wing and without the collar. So then you can know that's probably the mourning dove. And then finally, like I said before, there's the fourth one, which is a little smaller, the Inca dove. And the Inca dove also has a pretty easy, recognizable call, and it just says, "No hope! No hope!" So poor Inca doves have no hope. The ringneck dove, or the Eurasian collared dove, has a call that sounds like it does. There's not really a way to say it. I mean, you can almost say anything, but I kind of think of it as "just do it then," or "you do it then." So it's like, "You do it then." So 1, 2, 3, or like my piano teacher from elementary school would say, "Blackberry." And some people in the Southwest, if you live in the Southwest and you have a patio, you probably have many doves on it eating your food, eating your bird seed really quickly, and pooping on your patio. So some people don't like the doves. There are very many, and you know, they think of them as pigeons or dirty and you know, annoying. And so they're not always hearing the, you know, the nice soft call. But one of the calls that the ringneck dove makes is actually a pretty annoying call. You know, after it takes flight or right before it lands, or if it gets startled, it'll go "Hwah! Hwah!" So it's kind of a, I can imagine, I know some people don't like the doves, and you know, when they hear that "Hwah! Hwah!" you know, that kind of contributes to continuing their dislike of these birds. So, and then the other one, let's see, the mourning dove. It's called mourning, not mourning like morning in the afternoon, morning, daytime. It's mourning as in crying or grieving, and that's because of its call. And that one's kind of like, you can imagine it mourning, "Ah ha ha ha." So that's that's the mourning call, being all dramatic, "Ah ha ha ha." If you can look past the annoying sounds that some of them make, you know, like the ringneck one, and listen to the soft cooing in the desert of the soft, warm, dry air and the breeze going through the trees, you can find that it's actually a very comforting and soothing, sanctuary-like sound. This is what Chase thinks of dove coos. There she is today. I'm confident that she's gonna be laying eggs soon. So in last week's video, I talked about calling the DMV to make sure I didn't need a commercial driver's license to drive my rig. And the response was, not if it's not over 26,000 pounds. And I was like, well, okay, great, mine's not. And so some viewers came on and said, oh, well, it's actually what the capacity is. So the GVWR of both the truck and the trailer combined, which was a good point that I had not considered and is the case in several other instances. So I called and just to verify, and the girl did indeed said if it's over 26,001, then yes. So I thought, okay, I guess that means I need a CDL. And she said all I need to do is get a physical at one of the registered doctors. And I got to thinking, that's kind of weird. I mean, what's the chance that like all of these fifth wheel people in RV parks have CDLs? So I called back and I got a different person, and she said I do not need one because my truck alone isn't 26,001 pounds. And she called it, she said, the cab. And so I was like, okay. And so I got up and I was thinking, well, that doesn't make sense. I mean, probably even a semi-cab isn't going to weigh 26,001 pounds. And so I called back again today, and I told that person that I'd gotten two completely opposing answers, and I really needed to know if I need a CDL for my private recreational use only vehicle. And here's what she said.
I'm a level 1 lead agent from the Goodyear Call Center.
Yes.
I was just talking to Stephanie, and I was helping her out with the call. I spoke with my supervisor, and we called the supervisor from the CDL office.
Okay.
And because you are personal use, it's recreational use only, you do not need a CDL. Okay? You don't even need your DOT physical. All you are doing, you have a 3500 pulling a fifth wheel. It's like a camping trailer, and it's for personal use only. You're not for hire, you're not making any money off of it for commerce or anything like that, are you?
No.
Okay, as long as it's for recreational use only, you do not need a CDL, and you don't even need your DOT physical.
Okay, wonderful.
All right?
Great. Thank you so much for clearing that up.
You're welcome, and have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And the final result for Arizona is if you are using it for only recreational purposes, not hiring it out for people to rent, and using it for personal use, then you do not need a CDL. So definitely be sure to contact your DMV and keep contacting them until you know for sure that you don't need one. Well, it's been a couple days, and that pair, the Mourning Dove pair that was originally here, I haven't seen them for a few days, and I even saw a pair of ringnecks come in and investigate the nest. They're a little bit bigger dove than just a little bit bigger, and I think it was too small for them. They just kind of fluttered off. And so no eggs, no nesting doves, and with the wind and all that, the nest is just blowing away. So if any bird happens to come, I have to shoo them away or just remove the needles because I won't be here long enough for their eggs to hatch. But it was wonderful watching them, and I was so hoping to, catch it on video and see them, hatch the eggs and all that. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, you guys, these Righty Row Let's Go official Pippi's YouTube channel original t-shirts are going away. So if you want one of these Righty Row Let's Go t-shirts, I personally designed myself, personally picked out the type of t-shirt, ordered them myself, got them printed myself. If you guys want one of these, you have to order now. I've got just limited supplies, so there's only a few left. So now's the time to get one if you want one of your Righty Row Let's Go t-shirts. You can get one of these at the link. I'll leave it in the video description. So just scroll right below the video. There's a description of the video, and I'll leave the link there where you can get your Righty Row Let's Go t-shirt. Anyway, this is gonna close out the channel, or the video for the week. And I want to thank everybody for watching and supporting. Not everybody wants to or can or is interested in supporting financially, but if you really want to support a channel anyway, you can give it a thumbs up, give the videos a thumbs up, watch some of the other videos, and leave a great comment.
And that is also really supportive of any YouTube channel, so I really appreciate it. And subscribe on your way out, and we will see you next time.